Hello there, and thank you for joining us. I'm Clay Porter.
And I'm Carrie Porter.
And we're here to introduce you to our Bread for Life.
Our story really began just very organically. We had friends that were on a trip to Cuba to work with some pastors and their wives, and they invited us to tag along. It really was on this fateful trip that God really opened our eyes.
Just seeing the people and seeing the need and seeing where their support system is not able to provide adequate nutrition for daily life. I mean, these people can't even concentrate on a career or a job, but I mean, they're wondering where their next meal is coming from.
It was very moving for us because it's one thing to know that people are hungry. It's another thing to see hunger up close and personal. And in our opinion, in our impression of Cuba was that everything there was hungry. I've never seen skinnier dogs and cats. I mean, the horses were skinny, the cattle were skinny, even the pigs were skinny. But the most heartbreaking of all of that, we're seeing how hunger affected the people, especially the elderly and the very young who were most at risk. Even medicines, simple medications, Tylenol, aspirin, not available, non-existent in many cases. So that's truly how God began to prod our hearts. It was like, okay, well, what can we do? The needs are so great. What can we do? And that's how Bread for Life was born. So we were working with these pastors, their wives, and we actually learned that the average pastor that we were working with that week survived on about $20 US a month. We know we can't solve the world's problems, but we are making a difference in the lives of those pastors, but not just in Cuba. We are partnering really with a lot of different ministries, getting primarily food directly to the people through third parties right now.
We have a group in Colombia. We have a group in Malawi. We have a group in Nicaragua, a group in the Dominican.
And these pastors, their families are on the front lines, truly spreading, hope and joy and the good news of the gospel of Christ. And our goals are big. We've got God-sized goals. We would like to be able to grow to have food banks in each of these communities, and then they can use it for their congregations as well as community outreach. Our mission for Bread for Life is connecting people globally in the fight to end hunger and enrich lives while sharing the love and the gospel of Christ. But the need's not getting any less. So we do feel a sense of urgency to make a difference with as many as we can in the time that we have. We want to do things that matter for the kingdom.
Right.
People's lives are being changed just by an ask, just like us being asked, will you go? A simple yes, so that's what we're asking of our friends out there is, will you partner with us? Because a simple yes can change not only our friends' lives around the world, but it'll change your life. You say yes, and God will multiply it.